Hello everyone, and welcome to Building with Drew, episode number 2. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to make a simple survival house that you can build in your first day to maybe your second day on your survival world. And I'll be teaching you the importance of depth in building and how to make a simple build look oh so much better. This build did not take long to build at all, especially because this one is extremely simple, as you can see, but also very ugly. Now, by simply changing the depth of this building, you can make it look so much better. Most people, when they start a built house, they make it a square, but if you avoid that, you can make your houses look so much better with just a little tweaks in the building. And this same build I made by adding some depth to it. Yes, I added more detail to this one, but it made it look so much better. As you can tell from these two builds, what I did to them, you can see that I brought this entryway out one, and I brought these side walls out one, and that makes a huge difference. The roof is also made differently. As you can see, this roof over here branches out that on the sides, when this one only goes up in one spot, which you can tell makes a big difference. Yes, it uses more wood and uses more stairs, but it is all worth it in the end. So the house I'm going to be teaching you today is this ugly one. No, I'm just kidding. I'm going to be teaching you how to make this one today, and how easy it is to avoid making such a flat, ugly starter home. So let's get right into it. Let me first make sure I have all the important materials out and ready to go. Alright, so this is the shape of the house right here. Let's see how fast I can build this house. Yes, I'm in creative mode. I'll try my best to avoid flying, that way it is like I'm playing survival. And then you want to go up 4 high on these corners. You would take damage in survival, which I will just show you. So the best way to avoid getting damage when you're building walls like this, you always want to... I don't have any tools on me. You always want to avoid building up high and then just falling down. Not a big deal if you have food on you and you're building. But if it's your first day and your first objective is to build a house, you have no food, and you just have been collecting wood, it's best to avoid fall damage. And as you can see, I am building this in survival, so you will get to see what it is like to build in survival, how long it takes. It doesn't take long at all to build this house. Oops. And you screw it up like that, it takes even longer. I think I have a few dirt on me that I can utilize. Okay. And then going across like this, and I did it again. Going across, and then 2 in the center. It's up to you. You can make this one big window if you want to. I think it looks better with these 2 smaller windows. Doesn't look like overkill. Alright, so far so good. Now, I'm going to go back into Survival Creative real quick, just to give myself some more dirt to work with. Let's get rid of that. Alright, and then I may need more dark oak stairs than that, so let me get myself some more of those. I would like to build this all in survival for you, just so you can see what it's like. Pretty sure that's all I'm going to need. Let me go ahead and put the windows in right now. You can see that I start everything at a stack, and you can tell how much I'm using for this build. Alright. Now the best way I make a roof, or I get to the top to make a roof, is I will make a dirt staircase to get up top. And I'm pretty sure I put a window right here on the other one. I didn't get myself any dark oak to work with, but I'll just use this. Alright. And then right here, I used oak. Here's oak as well. And then right here in the center too will be dark oak. Right now that might look weird, but you'll see when it comes together. Again, 3 pieces of oak here. And then I think one more on top of that. Alright, now going in with the stairs. Put a slab here, slab there. Stairs going that direction. Slab, 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 slab. This part, what did I do for this part? Pretty sure it just went. Like that. Slab there. Staircase going that way. Slab, slab, stair, slab, and stair, stair, stairs. Alright, so the basic frame of the roof is done. I like to sometimes go ahead and do the, what is the name for this? I know what it's called. Well, it's the outskirts of the roof, adds more depth to it, makes it look so much better. Remember, you want to lose the flatness. It might be your first house, and you may eventually be able to build another one, but you can always make the house look better by doing this. Even if you do plan on building a better one, you can, or just turning this one into a better house. It's always nice to start with a decent looking house. And then right here, you want to go frontwards like that. Now be careful doing this, it is hard doing it, sometimes you will fall off. Trying to slowly get to the edge and not fall. Alright, and then you want to do a slab going out this way. Stairs, stairs. If you guys are wondering how much wood I use exactly in this build, I will figure it out if you comment in the below and say you're interested. I'll try to involve that in the my next builds, how much I use, especially when it's a survival house like this. Alright, next step that I do is I like to use the natural wood sometimes in my roofs just to make it look much better. As you can see over there, I have the straight log of dark oak going across each staircase right there, which will also help you get across to build as you build the roof. It's just a little bit tricky sometimes to get that placed. But the best thing to do is use some dirt. It's easy to build, or to break. Everything's easy to build. just get on up here and get rid of this dirt. Alright, and now roofs can sometimes be tricky, but they're very simple. All you need to do is connect the staircases with each other. So this is a staircase right here. Wait. Let me get an axe real quick, or this is going to take forever. So let's say we just started, so I would happen to have a stone axe. If I happen to go mining and get some cobblestone. Alright, so I'm pretty sure this is the staircase right there, yeah. So this actually, don't want that slab there, that was a mistake. Also on this side was a mistake. Because you want to put staircase here to connect it with this staircase over here. And then slabs in the middle. Staircase, this is again connecting with this one. And then just straight across. This house is rather small for if you're having a world with more than one person and you guys are sharing a house. It would be kind of tight space. It would work, especially for a first house. The only reason I say that is because I'm used to playing with Heather, and we always share a house usually. I don't know what just happened there. Oh, okay, that's what happened. Okay, so that's fine. It's because of the different slabs right there. Sometimes I forget to explain what I'm doing. It can kind of get confusing. So I'll do it this time on this side. The reason why this one's a little bit different on this side is because of the longer back side than the front. So there's slabs going across right here that will change the design of the roof in the back. But it's still the same process. But instead of putting two slabs here, you're putting just one. And then you will drag this out to connect this right here. Let me get rid of this. And straight across. And that's how you do it. The roof is done. This house did not take long at all. This video is only at 13 minutes. With the first few minutes just me talking and jabbering. Yes, I have not done the flooring yet. But for the sake of time, I'm not going to... Oh, looks like I screwed up right here with the overhang. So I'm just gonna finish the overhang right here. Oh geez, what did I do? I thought I went all the way around. Guess not. Alright, now the roof is done. I hope. We'll do a double check real quick. This house is fairly easy. All you need to do is chop about enough enough oak trees to have about a stack, or about 2 stacks of oak. That might even be too much. And then if you're lucky enough to find dark oak for the roof, that's awesome. But you don't have to use dark oak. You can use spruce, you can use birch. Birch I wouldn't recommend, it would look way too gross. But you can use just oak for a starter roof, and you can always replace it. Or you can go exploring and try to find some dark oak. I'm not going to go to the time to furnish this house since I already did this one. And as you can see, on this one I added the trapdoors on the by the sides of the windows, which adds some detail. The flowers add detail, and those are flowers you can easily get in the beginning of a survival world. Another difference I made into the roof is I put above these 2 windows was 2 stairs, which I will do right now. which you can see it makes a big difference. It makes it look a whole lot better. But this house is already furnished. I'll just show you how I designed this one. 2 oak doors, cobblestone flooring, because that's just the first material you'll get when you start a world. If you like this house and you want to keep it for long term, I would eventually change this out for a different type of flooring. Diorite, granite, your pick. You could always make this a 2-story house as well by just doubling the height. And you can dig below, making a basement. As you can see, this one has 2 beds. Plenty of room for 2 people. You can also put the 2 beds right in here on the back wall. Like this. And have a chest in front of it, or on both sides of it. And then you can have this differently. There's 4 furnaces here, a crafting table, and 2 chests. I'm going to show you real quick. Some people don't know about this, but if you change the way a furnace is facing, you can get a different design. Which I like to change the design by making it, well, going this way to make it look like a countertop. You can always put carpet on this eventually to make it even look more finished. Or you can put the brewing stands on here. And once you get an anvil and a cauldron, it will really look like a kitchen. Alright everyone, that was the simple survival I can't say that word for some reason. Part 2, building with Drew, and the difference that depth can make to a house is huge. Big difference. Stay tuned for part 3.